beautiful Daikini. By the time this video is published, you would have received your watch and the instructions. First of all, wear white when opening the box. After having fully showered, she needs to cleanse her space for 3 days in a row. Then start burning this incense for 7 days in a row. It has to be in a rising moon, not descending moon. It has to be in rising moon. While the box, of course, is open, you light a candle, you get your incense burner, you get in meditation, and for 7 days. Do not wear the watch until you're completely finished the 7 days of burning this. Do not neglect the power of my Venusian session before jumping into wearing my jewelry or my potions. It's important. How potent moldavite is. And this is Larita's Sri Yantra. So here we're talking full transformation. Be careful if you're not as used to working with meteorites and Venusian stones like this one. Be careful. You're gonna feel like someone is with you at night. You're gonna feel their presence more. It may freak you out. Work with caution, especially if you buy jewelry from me. You need to follow instructions, otherwise you're gonna think you're going crazy. It is that powerful. Good morning, my beautiful Daikinis. Okay, before starting with today's topic, I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes and really breathe intentionally. Unclench your jaw, straighten your back or lay comfortably. Wherever you are, just be mindful. So let's do 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale with the mouth slightly open. You're going to scratch the back of your throat. Second inhale. Exhale. Let's make this last one count, okay? Let's make it long and slow. Inhale and exhale. So welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the body. I'm not going to get into all of the energy bodies, you know, the astral body, atmic, buddhic, etc., okay? I'm going to try to speak in simple terms so that it is easy for you to feel the goddess. This journey of goddess spirituality is about awakening the goddess within. It's about connecting to the cosmic mother, and it is about receiving the help of all of our deities, goddesses, genies, our sisters from the goddess realms, our foremothers, and our ancestors. It's very simple, actually. It's very easy, and it is quite literal. It is a very popular quote to say that your body is a temple. Maybe this video serves as a reminder for all of you who just took this quote as some sort of imagery or illustration and not realizing that it is not just an analogy. It is, in fact, the truth. Your body is a temple. Your actual body is designed like the most sophisticated vehicle, the most sophisticated software, which holds sacred energy through the energy centers, which holds the connection with your first layer of divinity, which is your ancestors, through the bloodline, the blood, the DNA, which holds all of the codes, opening you, paving the way for you to create or to keep this connection with the divine. Goddess spirituality has its roots in ancient civilization. Goddess spirituality, as far as I'm concerned, started with my connection with Isis, ancient Egypt, also called Aset or Aisata. It is understanding that everything that we are is sacred, and as such, we actually are built as a temple, and we should consider our lives as living, breathing, walking temple vehicles. So, just like in a temple, you want to be able to cleanse, purify, clean your temple. And that is why we use in goddess spirituality baths, borrowing or calling upon the kingdoms of the plants with all of its actors, all of its spirits, like fairies, to help us remove unwanted energies, sometimes even spirits, from our body system. That is why we use the baths, the plants, natural food items, flowers, because they hold that energy. You also want to invite spirit into your body by making your temple sacred. Just like in a temple, you're going to use fire energy, fire baths, through the use of incense, resins, which immediately transform the energy and bring you to higher realms, so that as you shift, you quantum shift with the help of those tools, you are in direct connection with the divine aspect of you, but also with spirit. Your body is also a temple in that it is a place of honoring divinity, honoring the goddess, honoring all of the ministries of divinity that are our messengers, our helpers, those entities that open the roads, the paths for us in our awakening journey, so that we reach harmony, serenity, peace, full self-realization, and the 3D conversion of the understanding of the laws and living and thriving in the material world, in the 3D. As such, and I've said it in so many videos and in my lives on Instagram, as such, you should honor yourself. Honor your goddess self. If your body is a temple, it means that it holds also the quality of being an altar. And that is why, as you awaken your goddess by using all of the tools of the goddess, of the tantric goddess, of the tools that were used in the ancient mystical schools of the sexual energy, secret daikinis, those who held the powers of the creation through the connection of the cosmic mother, but also all of the teachings of the Kundalini, rising and burning the false truths, the limiting beliefs, all of the egos, the anger, the greed, the laziness, the negative lust, the lustful as sexual energy waste. Those daikinis held the secret and carried them along, traveled with them. That's why we are talking today about tantric temples or the temple of Ishtar. Your body is an altar. I actually even wrote a book, now that I'm thinking of it. I wrote a book many years ago which talked about all of the ways the embellishment of the goddess when you are in this journey of embodying. Because as you awaken your goddess, she will prompt you to dress like her. She will prompt you to show up in the world as her, using the sacred embellishments, like the jewelry, the sacred jewelry, which is the jewelry that you use to keep communicating with her, wearing the attributes of your own goddess, so that you actually, in the 3D, acquire the powers only reserved for her, for the goddess aspect of you. She will speak to you when you wear potions, perfumes, the mystical scents that are actually, if you work an order from someone like me, it's really about becoming this vortex, being constantly in communication, in contact with the Venusian realm, so that when you walk around, you are this antenna, this magnetic antenna, receiving, becoming the object of manifestation instead of chasing after manifestation. That is why you wear a potion. That is why you wear, sacred jewelry, activated jewelry that protects you from outside toxic energy vampires and even sometimes plain malignant entities and people, the evil eye, as they call it. You become the altar. You honor the cosmic mother, you honor yourself, you honor your goddess self. And in that journey of becoming and embodying, what else do we do in a temple? We channel. We invoke, call upon the presence of divinity through the use of sacred words, mantras. Sacred words, mantras, are the actual identification code, opening the door of each specific spiritual entity. So as you sing the mantras, you're creating this portal through which your goddess, whether it be, like today, I'm wearing my Lalita Tripura Sundari Shri Yantra, which is another symbol to connect with the goddess. So you're going to sing the mantras, which again are codes that only your goddess is able to hear, to understand. So it ushers a pathway towards you so that you connect with her, so that at that moment the codes itself are encrypted on the cellular level inside of your physical temple, your beautiful body vehicle. So that's why we sing mantras, because it connects us with the goddess, because it creates this bond through which the very moment we sing the mantras, the goddess actually seeps through our skin, connects with our DNA, and creates new beautiful sacred implants, which is the reason why the more you sing the mantras, the more the presence of the goddess is within you and around you on your auric field, wherever you go. And it creates this aura of magnetism. You actually embody all of the properties and qualities for which the goddess is known. So you want to manifest the goddess lifestyle, right? You want to feel the goddess presence. You want to have the creative powers of the goddess. You want to show up in the world as the goddess. As you start this self-initiation journey, or for maybe some of you, an actual initiation through priests and priestesses holding the secrets of this ancient mystic occult connection with the source, with our Mother, Father God, and all of the actors of the higher realms through our DNA, our royal DNA. You plant this seed inside of your womb where your creative force is, and the petals of your yoni, the inner walls of your yoni leading to your womb, all open up and create space for the seed of the goddess to be planted and for the goddess to grow and grow and grow and take shape within your actual physical temple, to the point where when you show up in the world on a daily basis, all they see is the goddess, your goddess, with her own soul signature, with her own embellishments. Just like you would go to a temple and look up and be mesmerized and receive only the blessings and miracles of that specific goddess. So it is a beautiful path. It is a path of sacred sensuality. You become her, she becomes you. In the 3D, it's only transformation, material entitlements, peace of mind, joy, dancing. You know, in my book, what I call the pleasure principle, which is at the core of all of creation, starting with the most sacred sound, the sacred moaning of creation. So I hope this video finds you well. I hope it wasn't too poetic or symbolic. I try to make it simple, but this is my life. This is the way I live, the way I embody, and it's euphoria in the most beautiful sense. So I try to break it down and make it simple. I hope it was, and I pray that this video finds you amazingly manifesting lavish imperial opulence. I love you, and I see you in my next video.